that we've learned some important things. It shows that the Federal Reserve is on track to use the ISO 4000. 217 standard mark to make XRP available all over the world. The date of the projection on your schedule is December 31, 2023, and we know for sure when it will be available for use in the United States. The hard work of an independent researcher who is really interested in the subject is laid out in an official document that I have access to. While the mainstream buzz might stay quiet, to be clear, there is a lot of progress being made. Backstage, more convergence are planned, such as Ripple's alignment with the US. So CBDCs, the CC and Congress's actions at the same time to deal with SDR special drawing rights and liquidity issues, and Japan's biggest banks using XRP for cross-border payments. Some people say that XRP could become worth an amazing $110,000 per unit. Things are about to change drastically in the financial world, but that's just the start. There are a lot of brand new hot news stories in today's set that we will be looking over. It's all written out in front of you. We jump right into these revelations. Please click the bells to subscribe, like, and turn off notifications. Many of the reasons financial institutions are betting that the price of XRP will reach those all-time highs have to do with the fact that the Federal Reserve is about to make a big move to support XRP. First, though, let's get right to the point of our talk today. What is the world's bridge? Type it into Google, or even better, use what looks like Google Bard. When you ask people what money is, most will say XRP, but it's more than just a name. The ISO code is the most important part of this. Send the ISO 4,217 names for the places where XRP lands, along with their unique identifiers. And that makes it more than just another digital asset. Let us look into this more. Get to the second picture. When you look for Federal Reserve ISO 4,217 in the currency, the pieces start to fit together. ISO 4,217 rules say that each world currency has a three-letter code that lets you know what it is. The huge amount of code in this document makes XRP a global currency that can be exchanged for any other ISO-listed currency. These are the US dollar, the euro, the pound sterling, and yen. Things get interesting when you get confirmation from a real source. Our researchers were determined enough to use the Federal Reserve's tools to find proof that couldn't be argued with. And as a reward, they were given a screenshot. That finishes off the last part of this complex. Puzzle, get ready for something that will blow your mind. The story neatly ties up all the loose ends of this information into one final package. This is the discovery that comes straight from the Federal Reserve. It's going to be hard to figure out how to use digital banking. But the website makes it very easy, from the US dollar to the Japanese yen. And ISO 42117.3 let code is used to identify the money. As well, the cryptocurrency token fits into this group. And it is clearly emphasized in the same group. And we can see in our virtual field of vision. More hearsay is being talked about. We're talking about the Federal Reserve logo, which is a sign of power that has been changed on the website as of October 24, 2023. Surprisingly, the US put the Ripple case on hold the day before the update came out. Also, the US Congress made it clear that banks could use XRP in their transactions. In this series of things, don't just add is the meticulously written script for the evolution of money. And since we can see it happening, it's no longer just a wild guess that XRP could reach $10,000. Find so a conversation based on the huge number of international transactions that are about to go through the XRP ledger in the context of enabling quadrillions doesn't just seem possible. That seems like a good deal when we look at the bigger picture. It's not just about relationships. The wave is starting to form. It has to do with building blocks. Plus, from financial site like Uphold, which doesn't just try new things, and it, which has a huge stake worth billions of XRP, backs up the fact that holdings are not only impressive in size, but also very valuable, with $1.28 billion worth of XRP in them, and 740 times more than what it put into other cryptocurrencies. What's a big bet on XRP? For the banks to work, they need a digital token that could be very valuable. They aren't just looking for any kind of token that can support the huge scale of international finance. We think that XRP will reach $10,000 per unit in value in the next few months if banks are willing to use it for high-level transactions. A number that has been bandied about with more and more confidence because of what people think XRP will do in central bank digital currencies. This isn't just a hopeful prediction. it could be the start of a new era of useful currencies. CBDD survey is backed up by a Federal Reserve statement that supports the use of XRP around the world by ISO 4217 with a launch set for 2023. By the end of 2023, all the facts will be in order and ready to show how far this change has gone. But today's session is worth more than what it costs forecast. It's really amazing. Possible settlement based on the table where the SEC and Ripple Labs are negotiating. We're not just implying that these things might happen, and the long-running legal dispute could be over with this settlement. This could cause the value of XRP to rise dramatically as its usefulness grows. Information sharing. We are ready to give exact proof of the settlement offer we made to Ripple Labs, which can be agreed upon at any time. There have been times in the past when a settlement offer was accepted. On the main stage, the SEC is being pushed hard. Judge Torres put pressure on them by giving them until November 9, 2023 to settle the case without going to court. Joseph Cooker's situation, the SEC held an emergency meeting to talk about important issues like institutional settlements and ending lawsuits. And because of this, Ripple Labs was given a big settlement. An incredible $770 million was planned from the SEC to try to end the lawsuit. Ripple wouldn't give up, so they stuck to their guns. XRP's journey is now going in a different direction. President Joe Biden made a second settlement offer to Ripple Labs. He was very eager to do this because he was about to sign an order that could have a big effect on XRP and many other digital currencies. Dion, a cryptography lawyer, says the offer was lowered and a lot to $20 million. This order from the president is just the start of our talk. There is a good chance that Ripple will accept this offer, which could end the legal drama between Ripple and the SEC for good. And today we'll go into more detail about the case and look at how likely it is that XRP will reach the $10,000 level. And look at recent rise in market activity and teen rise in just the last day. After President Biden's important executive action, things moved faster and the order became more important. And it wants to support the Federal Reserve's use of XRP around the world in line with ISO 4217, which is what an independent investigator found. A few days after this executive order is signed. US will officially start using XRP on December 31, 2023, thanks to a law passed by Congress. An offer of $20 million to settle the case came up, which made Ripple Labs want to take it. And this would finally end their long legal battle with the SEC. This is a big deal because it ends the Ripple SEC lawsuit for good, especially when you think about what could have happened. And the CEO of Ripple has said that US institutions are interested in using NRP and up in their run-in with the CIC. If they win the lawsuit, it could